ULA certified life coach. I'm also a Green Gap coach, and I help widowed moms find joy in their life by finding balance in all the 7 key areas of their life. So today I want to talk about how to make some extra cash. We all know that we need to have an emergency fund, and if 2020 has taught us anything, it's to ensure that we do have an emergency fund. And one of the things I've learned from the ULA guys is that you need to have a base emergency fund of $3,000 just to sort of get started. And what that is for is, if all of a sudden, the heater goes in your house, or you have some car issues or anything like that, you've got $3,000 for those unexpected things that would come up in your life, and you don't need to go into debt to pay for those things. We all know the big brother saying, expect the unexpected. Well, life, you have to expect the unexpected. So having that $3,000 as a emergency fund base is going to help you get yourself settled and know that you're a little less stressed in case the unexpected does happen. And then you want to also have, 7 months worth of emergency fund built up after that. But the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you've got that $3,000 base. And so how are you going to be able to do that? Especially when you're living, paycheck to paycheck, having a hard time getting ends to meet. How are you going to be able to get that $3,000? So I've got 5 ways where you can get to that $3,000 quicker and faster. So my first tip is, and if you've watched some of my posts that I've done in the past, is to sell some of your stuff in the house. A bunch of us, we accumulate stuff over years or months, and then we end up not using them. So walking around your house, looking at appliances, I have an old air fryer that I don't use anymore because I bought a newer air fryer that's better, and so selling those things on Facebook Marketplace or Kijiji. There's also people that do this as a business. And so if you want to seek out those kind of people that will sell this stuff for you, it's really, really good. I've in the past made $700 on selling my clothes. So definitely something to look into. You can really get rid of some junk in your house, declutter, have a nice clear mind, and make some money while you're at it. Number 2 is, we've got, in this world, we've got new things that people can do. And, there's places like Uber or Skip the Dishes or Lyft. You can actually work for them on your own hours. So if you've got a little bit of time, you can kind of log in and work a few hours, pick up a couple of shifts, and that way you can make a little bit of extra money as well. So using things like Uber, Lyft, Skip the Dishes, Instacart's a nice fun one if you like shopping. So that's one as well. Number 3 is, if you are handy or you are good with certain trades, there is a thing called TaskRabbit that you can sign up for and offer up your services. So someone like me, I go to TaskRabbit a lot to look for people to come do some work in my house because I'm not handy. And so there are people that offer up their services to help with little things, like putting up pictures or, plumbing work, if that's something that you're looking for, you're good at, so look at really if you're good at any sort of trade skill and be able to set up with TaskRabbit, and you can definitely do that. Another one also is Fiverr that you can use, and that's more for like people who can do graphic type stuff, computer type work, virtual assistant stuff. That's a great one as well to apply for and use to get some extra money. Number 4 is Rover. I use Rover all the time. And if you like animals or you like, having a pet, but you don't really want to have the full-time commitment of having a pet in your house, you can offer to babysit or walk or, have daycare for other people's animals. And it's a great way that you can make some extra money as well, and also get your fix of having an animal in your house, or even know if you actually want to have an animal. So it's a good way to kind of feel both things out. And it's kind of fun and it feels good and you get a little companion. Okay, and then the last one is find a side hustle. Maybe you make or crochet items and you want to sell them on Etsy. It's a great thing. A lot of people sell stuff on Etsy, have a little small Etsy shop, and that'll help you get some momentum and build some cash. There's lots of other ways. You could be like a personal shopper if you like to shop. There is lots of things that people make on Etsy, mugs, t-shirts, all of that sort of stuff. And you can definitely start a side hustle to help you get some extra money. So I hope you found those tips helpful to help you get to the $3,000 base emergency fund. I would love to hear your comments in the comments below as to what's something you might be doing to get some extra cash over this next little bit. And if you want to join my free Facebook group and join my 90-day challenge, I will drop the link in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you all there. I hope everybody has a great Monday.